lewd to make YouTube videos that look like this, stream on the hot tub and pools category on Twitch, make tweets that go a little like this, and make moaning noises every single time I see a female in a video game. Breasts! Please show me your titties, please show me your titties, please show me your titties, I just want to see... Titty! It's not as good for you as it was for me, Chatty.
It's showtime!
It's okay, man. Tell me the truth. I'm ready to hear it. I'm just a filthy little harlot in your eyes, aren't I? But not for long. Because I'm here to prove to you that through the power of God and the ever-present threat of being demonetized by YouTube, anyone can be saved. All you have to do is give me those silly little numbers on the front of your credit card, the funky date on the back, and those 3 cringe digits on your... No, that was just a joke. I'm not a televangelist. You don't have to worry. Really, all you have to do is pray. I've even prepped a prayer for us today, so I'm just gonna have my editor put the words on the screen so you can follow along. Now I lay me down to sleep. My waifu sucks me through the sheets. If I shall die before I wake, at least I will have seen some cake. Oh, Lucy, you did it again! That's the prayer you found on Belle Delphine's OnlyFans! Okay, fine, I get it. It looks really bad for me. You probably do think I'm lewd. I'm even willing to bet you think I'm downright degenerate. Cocks, dicks, and cum! But you know what? I may live in the underworld, but I live underneath the soil of America. And that means I deserve a fair trial, where I'm presumed innocent until proven guilty. That's right, baby. We're going on a deep dive to answer the question literally no one has been asking. Is Lucy Pyre, in fact, disgustingly lewd? Or is she just a misunderstood, wholesome, and pure streamer?
What the?
Oh, you're laughing. I'm being put on death row and you're laughing. But hey, you wanna know something that's definitely wholesome? You guessed it! Hot anime girls with huge guns! Not just those kind of guns. Today's sponsor is Snowbreak Containment Zone, a 3D sci-fi RPG shooter with an engaging story, skill-intensive combat, and fantastic character design. Snowbreak Containment Zone is set in the year 2057 after a mysterious disaster caused nearby cities to be demolished. Your task is to join the human forces and take care of the Titans and other factions. Cool world building, but it's all just icing on the cake that is sexy women with big guns. My favorite is Moxer, and it's definitely not because I have a thing for cat girls. It's just because I think it's satisfying to hear her go meow in English, Japanese, and Mandarin over and over again. The bosses in Snowbreak are epic and immersive with a co-op roguelike battle mode that lets you tackle challenging content with your friends. And if there's a certain 5-star you have your eyes on and want to flex on your buddies with, fear not! Because you can choose one of the 5-star characters to recruit to your roster for free right now. The devs of Snowbreak also put a lot of focus on implementing player feedback from previous beta tests, which means they've made a lot of changes to improve the story and progression systems. Player feedback led to the devs adding a cover system with crouch mechanics to let gamers play with more intent and strategy, along with many other quality of life updates that show they care about the player base. But there's more than just combat gameplay. Snowbreak has a newly added base where you can move freely, talk to various characters, buy furniture, and more. Now's a great time to start because there's a big update coming up on August 7th with new characters, events, and story. And the upcoming SSR Chensing looks super cool. You can use my link down below to download Snowbreak Containment Zone on PC and mobile with crossplay, and if you start now, you'll get some incredible launch rewards. Download today and start Snowbreak Containment Zone. Now with that out of the way, let's start with the lowest hanging fruit. Crack open a dictionary and what you'll see for the entry lewd is crude and offensive in a sexual way. Now if that's the criteria, then... yeah. I'm actually really lewd. The perfect definition of lewd. Like, it's so fitting, it's almost as if it was made in my image. Bend over, Chatty. I'm going in dry. But don't jump to conclusions yet, because this is 2023. You can't just rely on the pure definition of words anymore. You gotta look at the way a word is really used. See, what they won't tell you about the word lewd is that when a streamer gets called this on the internet, what they're really trying to say is that she's a Sorry, I meant a big fat slut. Which word can I even use? A Jezebel? Jesus Christ. Anyway, when most people describe lewd content creators, they're specifically talking about people who make not safe for work ear-licking ASMR, who have accounts on Orange YouTube, or who run fan sleeves on the side. Maybe they have a Patreon where they show you art of themselves enjoying a free train ride delivered by a tribe of orcs. God, orcs are such gentlemen. But this image fails to encompass the lower side of the spectrum. And by lower side, I mean the one with a lower IQ. Me. I'm talking about me. You see, I don't make content like that, not because I think it's bad or because I have no interest in it, but because I'm genuinely too shy to consider it. I know, I can see you pointing at the multiple clips I have where I've offered to give my audience free prostate exams, but don't you know that's because I care about your physical health? I mean, how am I supposed to know you're healthy unless I confirm it for myself? Get on little sister Lucy Pyre's lap, chatty. Now, just watch the cartoons. I'm gonna put my hand on your prostate, and it's gonna be no big deal. Alright? Just keep eating your Doritos.
After this video, Lucy Pyre was arrested for sexual harassment. Don't become a predator, kids.
Look, I can't explain it. All I know is that middle school pee-pee poo-poo humor is funny, and I'm tired of pretending that it's not. I'm an animal, a stupid girl with monkey brain who laughs every time the video game character says they're coming. And if that makes me lewd, then I don't wanna be say-so! And I'm pretty sure the rest of the internet is lewd too. You know what they say, there's only two types of people in the world. People who laugh at low-class dick jokes and people who are psychopathic serial killer murderers. I'm behind you, 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 I'm sucking your dick. So here it is. My sentence has come in. And the verdict is... I'm guilty. Guilty of filthy, naughty, lewd little crimes. Sexual harassment! Hold it! Before you declare my punishment, should it please the court, I must submit one last bit of evidence for your consideration. Recently, I've noticed an increase of people who watch my YouTube content dropping by my Twitch streams to check out my live streams. This is all according to Keikaku, and I welcome the growth of this cringy little empire, but I've noticed a trend starting to form. You see, there's been a sizable amount of people who come in just to say that I'm too weird on Twitch and that they expected something different based on my videos, and to this I say... Are you blind? Do you see these thumbnails? Do you see these yellow demonetization icons of death? Have you even read my titles? Do you just mute my content and then nod along to the anime girl opening and closing her mouth in pure silence? I have done everything in my power to let people know I'm a degenerate. I made a video on femboys, let's see. I made a parody song all about ERP, a video about mediocre melons. I've got ahagao thumbnails out the wazoo. I don't know what more I need to do to communicate exactly what I'm all about, but I'm at my wit's end here. What do you people want from me? Should I just bite the bullet and fire up my trusty old electric toothbrush live on this house site? Do I need to just swallow my pride and spread them? What can I do besides becoming a full-on e-girl that would make you realize... Wait. This was your plan all along. You trapped me into this situation. You say, I'm not lewd enough on YouTube. You feel lied to. But this whole time, that was just to drive me to desperation, to make me up the ante. You wanted to see me become the first YouTuber banned for having relations with my Cynthia from Pokemon Body Pillow, caught in 1080p. Whoops, I just remembered 1080p is locked behind YouTube Premium now. Woo! Love this place. Well, I'm on to you now, and I just want you to know, you can't scam me into getting demonetized on this website. Oh no, I'm so much smarter than that. And you know what? I'm not even a little bit tempted to shout the word "come" right now. Not even slightly. Nope. I'm fine. Rule breaker! To be honest, comments that I'm too lewd on Twitch bother me a little bit more than they should. Not to have a huge woman moment on a public platform or anything, but I'm actually very fragile and sensitive on the inside, like a salty cream-filled donut. Which is the last thing you should tell the internet if you don't want hate comments, but I think it's because it made me struggle a little bit with my sense of identity as a creator. What is it about lewd humor that amuses me so much in the first place? Is it the dramatic reactions I get from my community for saying the off-the-wall stuff that pops into my head out loud? Do I just really enjoy being a mega attractive anime girl with fat milkies on the internet? Or is my internet brain rot so strong that this really is my sense of humor now? I don't really know. All I know is that I'm having fun, and I'm convinced everyone who says I used to be different is coping really hard. It's okay. We must all accept the truth, partner. Sadly, I am not your say-so pure waifu. I may be physically a virgin, but my brain is like a seasoned escort with 50 tabs of doujinshi open at any given time. And you know what? I think there's a place for women like me. Yes, that's right, in the garbage can! Sorry, I'm trying not to let my misogynistic brainworms win. Not on this website anyway. The point is, I'm lewd. And I'm proud. But I do have to censor things a bit more on YouTube to actually, get paid and eat food, so if you see me acting 10% more insane on Twitch, don't be surprised. Tell your grandma to look! I'm gonna show her how Christian I am! YouTube is only for good Christian girls, but Twitch won't ban you unless you commit the felony of having an accidental nip slip. But I'm an anime girl, so if you have no nips, you can't even have a nip slip. That's actually really sad, you know? You know what this video is missing? Yeah, a terrible rap about being lewd on the internet. Oh my god, Becky, look, that girl is lewd. You think there's a chance she'd send me nudes? Yes, of course not, dear. She's not a prude. She really loves ramen. It's her staple food. Creamy chicken or beef, let's set the mood. Would you like it boiled or lightly stewed? Open up real wide, the fork goes choo-choo as it comes right inside your mouth, my dude. Bam, easy, where's my record deal? Now I lay me down to sleep. My waifu sucks me through the sheets. If I shall die before I wake, at least I will have seen some cake.